Hello, in this video I'm going to explain the handouts I'm going to give you this week. There are only 9 pages this week, a little bit shorter than the previous week. The orders of the handouts will be arranged according to the research presentation. So we start with the introduction first. So in the introduction part, you will read about the 3 moves of writing introductions, establishing a research area, establishing a gap, and occupying a gap. We actually talk about this in our videos. And then on the second page, the handout will give information about the example sentences that you can use in each move. We already discussed this as well. But next, here is something new. This will be your first reading exercise for this week. You are going to read the article. The article is called The Use of a Writing Website in an English for Academic Purpose course. So you're going to read only the introduction part. There are 10 sentences in the introduction part of this research. So after you finish readings, I would like you to identify the sentences, which sentence showing important, which sentence reviewing literature talking about the previous research, which sentence indicating the gap in the research area, and which sentence outlining the purpose. So this will be your first reading exercise. And then we are going to move to the research method. So in the research method, are you going to talk about the elements that will be included in the method section, like the overview of the experiment, the population or samples, sampling technique, procedure, material or tools, and statistical treatment. And then this will be example sentence for each element. And next, you are going to read another part of the same research. So we are still reading the same research, but in this part, you're going to read the method part. So there are 12 sentences in the method section. So after you finish reading it, I'd like you to identify, doing the same thing, I'd like you to identify which sentence stating the overview of the research, which sentence talk about the populations or samples, and which sentence talking about the sampling technique, a procedure, and so on. So this will be your second reading. And then we have read the introduction part, the research methodology, and now we're going to read the result. So here is the results of the same article. So you will look for the sentences that introduce the result, the statement is showing where the result can be found, and the statement presenting the most important finding, and then statement commenting on the result. So then here we have 5 sentences in the result section. So you're going to read this as well. And then you're going to identify which sentence talk about the overview of the study, which sentence showing where the result can be found, and which sentence presenting the most important finding. So basically, you're going to read one research. This includes the introduction, the purpose, the research methodology, and the result. So after you finish reading it, okay, you are going to pretend that you're going to give a research presentation based on this study. And then here will be your the PowerPoint presentation page. Okay, so you're going to present these articles, and this is your PowerPoint slide for purpose of the study, and this for your research samples, your research methodology, and this will be for your result. So you're going to reread those again and put the information for each part in the PowerPoint slide. So you will have the slide for the purpose, for the research method with the samples, sampling technique, to procedure, and then will be the result. So after you put all the information in, try to give a research presentation yourself or writing an introduction speech for this article, or try to find the side-posting sentences that link every part of your presentation. So do it in your own time. You can video yourself or you can time yourself. You don't have to send anything to me yet. This is just for rehearsal, just for your practice, doing it at home or wherever you are. So thank you and enjoy doing exercise. See you in the next video. Thank you.